Here we go. We are now live on YouTube, TikTok, and on Instagram. Happy Sunday night, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to Vino Vent. So for those unfamiliar, Vino Vent is our live chat show. We do this every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where we sit down, chat with you guys, sip on some vino, and catch up on the week.
Guys, where are you streaming from? I saw somebody on Instagram say hello from London.
Yeah, London. Okay.
I love you both. From Iran.
Brazil. Jeremy
Ohio.
is watching the closing ceremonies.
West Virginia. Pittsburgh.
Hi from DC and Minnesota, California. Lancaster. I don't know. Northern California. Okay, well,
New Jersey's.
why don't we do our little roll call? So, hello to Nathan and Thomas and Ted and Jason and Clinton and Sapna and James and Lane, Becca, Gerald, Kyle, Scott, Jim, Kathy, Devontae. Hi, Devontae. Yeah, hello, everybody. So, someone said, what kind of wine are we drinking? We're drinking Chardonnay tonight. Nice, summery wine. So, why don't we do a cheers, a toast, whether you're drinking Chardonnay, Sprite, water, coffee, tea, hot chocolate. What's wrong with hot chocolate? Nothing. Did I already say water?
I don't know.
Or water. Cheers to you.
We made it through another week.
There you go. Okay. Yes.
Thomas was briefing me on what I'm supposed to say during the cheers, but what he doesn't remember is I initiated the cheers.
I know.
Way back when.
I know, but then over time, like the last 2 years, it's morphed into like, I do the whether you're drinking this, or this, cheers. And then PJ's line has always been, we made it through another week. But like, I don't know, for the last couple of weeks, you haven't been saying it. So that's all.
Well, welcome to Vino Vent. This is a cute little community that we all get together. We have our originals that are here with us, and we have our newbies. And if you're just now joining, like Thomas said, this is where we get together once a week and we talk and chat and catch up with you guys and kind of tell you about where we are in life and what's going on with us. But we also love to hear from you guys. So,
that's right.
So that's that. Let's get caught up on the week.
Yeah, let's do it. So last week, school officially started back for our children. It's an exciting time. Love this time of year so much. I love school supplies. I love fall. I love all of it. How do you feel about school starting back?
I'm really excited. I feel a lot more productive now with the kids being in school, or at least this last week. We work from home and we keep our kids at home with us in the summertime. So It does create some challenges for work and getting things finished. But we kind of, in the last 2 summers, we've kind of like fully committed to like the kids are home. We're just going to spend time with them, which is why we don't really do much live streaming in the summertime. But yeah, school's back. So we're back and we're excited for the school year. We have a lot of things going on right now. We're finishing up a home renovation holiday house. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know exactly the house we're talking about. It has been our longest renovation that we've ever done.
Yeah.
We've done, I think we're on year 4 of renovating this house. And we, I don't know. I think we talked about this last week that we were talking about potentially that we were going to be able to move into Holiday House this past week. However, we got our final electrical back on Monday and they failed us for the 2nd time in a row. And this time it was because of something to do with like a wire that was ran to the HVAC unit on the exterior of the house. We got that fixed on Friday. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get our 3rd final inspection. Thank you for that heart over on TikTok. And then once that final is finished and approved, we can start moving furniture in. So we're excited about that.
So excited. Cannot wait. Yeah, Vincent said Thomas looks completely out of this live. I'm like reading all the comments. I'm trying to keep up with them. Sorry.
Somebody asked what was our favorite meal that we cooked this week, and that one would go to the salmon night that we did.
Oh, I was going to say tonight. Your like taco bowl was so good.
We did a taco bowl tonight, and it was good. But my favorite was on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday night?
Mm-hmm.
We had a surprise birthday party for one of our newer friends that we met this past January. He turned 24, and we were in Florida when he turned 24. And when we got back into town, he was out of town. So we finally were able to get together. We did a surprise birthday party.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Invited our friends Matt and Bo and their best friend Camille, who we're also friends with now and love her.
Mm-hmm.
And then our best friend Julia, and then Carlos and his boyfriend both came. And his boyfriend kind of helped us keep it a secret and like told us when he was going to be here. But for dinner that night, we made salmon and mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts and salad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you know, whenever you're cooking for people, it gets really kind of stressful, especially if it's a larger number than what you're used to, which it was
like 7 or 8.
So it's not always, it doesn't always come out perfect. Like some things are cold or you undercooked or overcooked something. But that night was the first night in a long time that we like nailed. Everything was so good. And it was,
I thought so too. Everything had a lot of flavor to it, which it was really just a lot of garlic. So
our cozy little home said, loving that wreath, I guess, over our stove. So that wreath is one that I actually made out of grapevines that were already, it was already into a grapevine wreath, but then I added the greenery to it.
You did make that one.
We didn't watch the closing ceremonies.
No, it was at I think 3 p.m. today. We missed it. But we're gonna watch. I saw Tom Cruise was like handing a flag to Simone. I don't know.
Glenn, thank you for joining. He said that
Glenda
is like, oh, Glenn, I just read the first part. Glenda, yeah, sorry. Thank you for joining and welcome.
Oh yeah, okay. So Chris says that Billy was great though. So did she
I want to see that.
perform?
Hey, Daddy and Papa.
Hey guys. Okay, so someone asked about if I finished mopping the floors at Holiday House. I did not. So over the weekend we went over to yesterday went to Holiday House. PJ did a lot of mowing. He did some tractor work, and I was mopping inside, sweeping and mopping. Did not finish mopping all the floors. Even though it's a smaller house than this, I don't know. The rooms are so wide open that it's like I was getting overwhelmed thinking about mopping all of those floors.
A lot to mop.
There's a lot to mop.
Jay over on YouTube said, why stop posting the vlogs? We have a new vlog coming this Sunday.
Yeah.
So if you want to see a vlog, check back this coming Sunday.
Yeah. Excited about that. Hello from Iraq. Hello from Italy. Johnny over on Instagram. We're not talking about the Florida house. We're talking about Holiday House, which is the little cottage on our farm. It's a cute little house. Honestly, it has the Holiday House, which is a house on our farm, has our favorite kitchen that we've ever done, right? Did we agree on that? Yeah. It's like so different than what we normally do. And it has a different layout than we've ever done. And oh, I just love it. I love Holiday House, and I cannot wait to be in there. So what is that?
Let's see. I'm going to turn this off. Guys on YouTube, I'm turning off the ads, I think. We've never done this, but let's see. Okay. See if that works.
So someone asked if we started the new season of The Umbrella Academy. And we have. We have started the new season of The Umbrella Academy. That's one of our favorite shows on Netflix. We've been watching it for 5 years, and yeah, love that show. I'm sad that it's over. We're only on episode like 3, I think, or 4 of the last season, but I don't want it to end. It's such a great show. There aren't really many shows like it, I feel like, on the air right now. That's a good one. Okay. Okay. So Derek said, but Holiday House is not convenient for taking the kids to school, right? Yeah. Very true. Right now, the kids go to school right down the street from us. So we're so close. We can literally walk them to school, which we do every morning. And then Holiday House, meanwhile, is about 20 minutes away. So it's going to be a bit of a drive to get them to school.
Somebody on Instagram asked, what's in the pot and stove? And so you guys know that we have a bunch of farm animals and we have pigs. And so pigs and chickens. So we keep all of our leftover scrap, like food, whether it's like leftovers or just random things for the farm animals. And I take it out. I try to take it out daily, but that doesn't always happen. That's from like 2 days of food. So it's full.
Yeah. And kind of smelly.
Pablo said, Thomas, has your mom recovered completely?
She has. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Well, okay, no, not completely. She's walking again. For those who aren't familiar, my mom fell and broke her femur at the beginning of the year. So she's been in recovery and she's no longer on a cane, which is so wonderful. She's expected to make a full recovery, though, in 2 years. So it'll still be a bit, but she's walking with kind of a limp right now, but she's pretty much back to normal. Johnny said the femur is a tough one. Yeah, I learned that's like the biggest bone in your body. It was so incredibly painful. It's been a rough year for her specifically, but she's on the mend. I hung out with her for most of the afternoon today. I went over to her little cottage and put together some furniture for her. Oh, someone said, PJ, you sold my parents their home back in 2015 over on TikTok.
Oh, wow. That is so cool.
PJ was the best realtor.
2015. That would have been 2 years in.
So 10 years ago. Oh my God.
What are your parents' name? If you don't want to share, you don't have to, but I'm just curious. What else? Oh, the big thing that we forgot to talk about last week, guys, was that when we got back, okay, so the day before we came to our house from the beach shack, there was a bad storm, and our neighbor said that the tree that's in between both of our lots fell on her house. It did a lot of damage to her house, but our house did not get hit. We come home, and one of our house is like almost, or this year will be 100 years old. One of our columns that holds up like our carport, big brick column, was hit and like leaning, and some damage. So we're like, oh my gosh, it was really late when we got home. Anyways, what had happened was the tree company that had been out that day cutting the tree down somehow cut one of the tree branches and it fell on our house. So it did like $12,000 to $15,000 worth of damage. But their insurance is going to cover it, hopefully. Yeah, that was not.
Hopefully.
That wasn't fun.
Well, it's just devastating because like this poor house has made it 100 years, and then something happens to it, and it sucks.
Oh, and Nesting Ridge. Okay, I know exactly the house.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Someone on Instagram said. Someone on Instagram said that your eyebrows are on fleek.
Thank you.
I haven't heard that term in a while. On fleek, right?
Fleek.
Yeah. They are on fleek. They're always on fleek, though.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Jerry said, do you still have both beach houses? We don't have both beach houses. We actually sold one last month, 2 months ago.
We sold in July.
So last month. Okay. It's only been a month. And then we kept the other one, and I think we're going to keep it.
Over on TikTok, we were asked, where are you from? We live in Tennessee. We were both born and raised in the same town that we're living in now.
Mm-hmm. Someone on TikTok also said short kings. How can you tell how tall we are online? You never know.
We are not in Nashville. We're outside of Chattanooga.
Yeah.
We have never been to Canada.
Watching from the Philippines. So cool.
Welcome.
Okay. What else is happening? I feel like there was something else. It was like the tree falling, holiday house update, kids going back to school. Oh, Jake said the mustache looks good, PJ.
Thank you, Jake.
Hello, Ray. Hi to Sacramento. Someone on Instagram said, did the school year start yet? How do you get in your rhythm again? So, yes, the school year did start for us. And we were talking about in the beginning of this live just how much we love this time of the year. And we love a routine, we love a rhythm, and we're definitely already back in that this week.
Jake, I was just talking earlier about you to Thomas. So welcome. PJ, you've been getting a lot of sun. I have been getting a lot of sun, but I do wear SPF of 50. Hi from Paris.
Someone on Instagram said, when are you guys coming to Mexico? I don't know. Did we have plans to go to Mexico recently?
We were supposed to go somewhere down there, but we canceled it.
So to answer your question, I don't know when. I'm not really sure.
Hi from New Zealand. Have you guys watched the Olympics? So part of the Olympics was when we were in Florida, and we did not really watch it down there because we were at the beach every day. However, when we came back home, Thomas started watching it, and then we kind of got into it. We watched Simone on her last event.
Yeah, the floor where she won silver. That was so crazy. Like how the Romanian girl came in third, but then they challenged Jordan Childs and she went from fifth to third. And then today or yesterday, she got her medals stripped away from her, which is so sad. Oh, it's just a mess. But I could watch Simone Biles fly and twist and turn all day. I'm like obsessed with her now.
Gerald, I'm sorry to hear about your grandfather or godfather, your uncle and your godfather. He's 98 years old, and they are not going to replace his pacemaker, and his family put him into hospice. Sorry to hear that. Sending you positive thoughts and our love.
Oh, that's so hard. I'm so sorry.
Hey, Jamie, you didn't make it to the class reunion. Actually, a lot of people didn't. We talked about this last week. I went to my 20-year reunion last Saturday, and I think there was probably about 40 people, but it was a lot smaller than the 10-year reunion. There was probably like 100 people at the 10-year.
Yeah. Thanks, Donna, over on YouTube. That was sweet.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm also sending you positive thoughts. Her husband was in an accident.
Oh, no. That's awful. Sorry, Jamie.
Oh, he's doing well now. That's
good.
Great. Good. What else?
I know. I'm like, are we already finished talking 20 minutes in? This has been a long week. I feel like we've been waking up so much earlier, obviously, because the kids are back in school. And so every night we go to bed like so tired. Okay, have you guys decorated for fall yet? Let's talk about fall. We have not decorated for fall yet. However, I did buy some candle wax this week. That's Yankee Candle. It's called Kitchen Spice. Oh my gosh.
It's a lot. It'll knock you down.
But talk about how good it smells.
It smells good. I don't know. I have gotten to the point where our friends used to give us the hardest time about like having like smells in our house, and they've kind of like warped my brain into being
but talk about the smells. Like, it's not just
No,
like, it was like, they were specific about like, you know, pumpkin souffle latte or like vanilla bean frappuccino. Like, they kind of gave us crap for the sweet and savory smells as opposed to like a bergamot and lavender or like something like that. So I don't know though. In the fall and in the winter, I'm like, give me all the kitchen spice, give me the pumpkin spice. And then in the winter, I want balsam fir. I want Snowflake Wonderland. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about those scents.
I do like when I walk in, it definitely takes me to a place, and I like that. Overall, I like it. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something, especially because right now it's 95 degrees here in Tennessee.
It is way too hot.
It's so hot, and so like in the day, the first day of school, actually, I bought one of those fall candle wax warmers. Came home, put it in, and I don't know. Fall is always a magical time for us. It's when we got married. It's when we got together 14 years ago. Growing up, fall also meant starting school again, which I loved the start of school, even if I didn't love school itself. So I don't know, this time of year is just so magical and like enchanting. And so whenever I put that fall candle wax warmer in, I was immediately taken to a magical place.
I will say, when I walked in and smelled it the first time,
Yes.
it's just I like it for maybe like an hour or two, and then I need to turn it off because after that I can get headaches. But definitely that first like hour and two, it put me right where I wanted to be in that fall mode, and it was nice.
Perfect.
Okay, so somebody asked, they said, let's go to it. I don't see it. Okay. Clay said, advice for marriage. My fiance and I are getting married next month.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations. I would say my first question, if we were sitting in the room together with you, I'd be like, well, have y'all lived together yet? Or is it the first time that you're going to be living together? Because there is definitely a learning curve when moving in with someone. That's a big step. But everyone has their ways of doing things, and it can become annoying if you're not used to their same things. Okay, so you have lived together. That was my first
2 years.
2 years. Okay, so you've got that down pat. I would say not much is gonna necessarily change since you're living together, other than like paperwork, and then you do get this feeling of like it's official after you're married. But I would just say communication is key in everything. So just make sure that you are communicating with each other. And I don't know. What do you think, Thomas?
Yeah, I mean, this sounds so cliche and cheesy, but it's like, don't stop dating each other. Like, give the compliments, be affectionate, do things for each other. I mean, we both do things, I feel like now, even unconsciously, like we just do them. Like, if you're up before me and you make the coffee, like you'll have a little mug waiting out for me. And like, little things like that like you just do without even thinking. Don't stop doing those.
Chaz said, I want to marry my boyfriend, but he gives me the ick in the weirdest ways.
Yeah, maybe don't marry your boyfriend then. Okay. Wait, real quick. I want to highlight when we were talking about fall. Derek over on YouTube said, fall is the Diane Keaton of seasons for you, Thomas.
Very true.
So true. For those who don't know, I love Diane Keaton. I have a lifelong admiration for her, and she's wonderful.
Wasn't there one time where she either liked something or like
she commented back? I commented on her picture or something. Yeah, and she responded to it, And I like screenshotted it and sent it to my family group chat. And I was like, oh my gosh, Sybil Stone commented on to us. Yeah. Sorry, we're reading comments on YouTube. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Love Diane Keaton. She actually just came out with a line of glasses.
Diane Keaton did?
And I'm like, I wish that I needed glasses. Like maybe I can do something to my eyes so that I can buy her glasses and use them and wear them. PJ, what's your favorite food? Someone wants to know.
I really like hibachi.
I was about to say Japanese.
I like Japanese food. I like sushi. I like rice. I really like rice. So Japanese food is something that we eat probably once a week.
Oh, or twice. Ooh, oh, someone on Instagram said, your house literally reminds me of William Sonoma, the dream. Hi from New Zealand. Okay, so Jamie asked if we saw some of the things that they announced at D23. Yes, we are. She also asked if we're big Disney fans. Yes.
Steve from Nashville.
We're huge Disney fans. It's all we watch. And we have worked with Disney in the past. We just love them. So I was actually reading PJ some of the new projects they announced yesterday. So like Freakier Friday has a title now. New Avatar, Ash and Fire. Is that what it's called? Fire and Ash. What else? A live action Lilo and Stitch. I mean, so many great things coming. So
thoughts on the Skeleton Crew trailer?
Ooh, that sounds good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, what is the Skeleton Crew? Oh, Snow White. Like that looks great.
Oh, Snow White looks really good.
So good. I think that oh wait, why am I blanking? Rachel Zegler, is that her name? I think that she's gonna do great.
She looks perfect for the part, in my opinion.
Her voice is amazing.
How is this? How are the kids' first day of school? We actually, did you post that already?
Nope, it's going live at 9.
Okay. We're posting a vlog on Instagram. It's like the short vlog, like the short daily vlog, and it's their first day of school. So you'll get to see how their first day went.
Yeah.
So we'll post that right when we get off of here. Ish.
Yeah.
Kevin, congratulations on coming up on 17 years. That's awesome.
Wow, that is crazy. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, what else? We talked about Disney. What's happening this week?
Well, tomorrow, my Kubota tractor is going to the shop. It is leaking. It's a cab tractor and it's leaking. And they're going to come pick it up tomorrow. Tomorrow, hopefully, will also be the final inspection. Thank you for that money on TikTok.
Is that the sign?
Well, I don't know. It's just what I do whenever I see money. So that's happening. The final electrical inspection is hopefully happening. We're hopefully going to move furniture this week. What else? Anything?
Well, the exciting thing about moving furniture into Holiday House is it's all furniture that we already own, which means that we get to switch our house around a little bit, which is something that I like to do every few years. Like, I feel like when you accumulate furniture that you love, it's easier to move it around in certain rooms and make it work for you. That's the good part about investing like in furniture long-term. And so we're going to move a couple of couches around, move a desk and a table around. So not only is Holiday House going to finally have furniture, but our house is going to kind of get like a little refresh. I really want to paint. Our living room is just off to my right, and I really want to paint our living room. It's been white for 4 years, and I think I want to paint it now. Right? Right, honey?
Derek, my back is doing good. Thank you for asking. I have this foam roller that I've been using for 2 years now. And anytime I have an issue, I use that foam roller. I also have gotten to where I can like pop my neck, which will relieve, like if I can't pop my neck a certain way, that's when my back is really hurting.
Yeah.
But my toe. It releases something like right in here. And so it hurts every day, but it's nowhere near what it was like 2 years ago. Because it was like affecting how like I couldn't sleep at night because my back was hurting. Now it happens like maybe once a month now, but it was happening every night.
Devontae said it's the way PJ scurried past that living room painting question. LOL. I know. I knew he'd respond like that too, Devontae. That's why I was like, right.
Hi,
Morgan over on TikTok.
Hey, Morgan. I am to the point in my life where I have renovated so many rooms throughout my life that I am over it.
Yes.
I don't want to paint a room. I don't want to touch a room.
No.
I don't want to.
Well, that's fine because I still want to. So we're good on that.
I need a break.
That's you. Honestly, I'm like, you don't even have to lift a finger. I already have the paint color picked out. I know what I want to do.
This would be what I would love to get to.
Oh, okay.
We, since 2000 and I don't know.
10.
I don't know. Yeah. Since what year did we buy? I don't know. Every year we are renovating from top to bottom. It's not like a room. It's like we're gutting a house down to the studs and we are fully renovating it. We did that. So too many to count. We've done a lot. And if we could ever get to a place where we weren't doing like full blown renovation, restoration, tearing it down and rebuilding this whole house thing, I would get back into like DIY and like wanting to paint the walls and add board and bat to a room, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just not there yet.
I get it.
We're not finished with the 2 years ago, we were renovating 3 houses at the same time. And those 3 houses it took over a year to do all. Well, not necessarily. I don't know. It was like 6 months to do one, maybe a year to do one. And we're on 4 years of doing one. And before that, we did my mom's house. We did his mom's house. And I just really, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of I'm mostly sick of dealing with contractors. If any of you guys have been renovating in the last couple of years, dealing with contractors is one of the hardest things.
Yeah.
They're also busy. They are overbooked and it's just not fun. So I need a break.
Yeah, I mean, my heart really goes out to you because you are the one who's like who's on the phone with these people trying to get them to come out. And then when they do come out and they mess up, then you have to call them back and tell them they messed up and they have to come back out. And so, yeah, you're obviously the one dealing with like the brunt of the renovation. And I'm just like, I'm just going to go paint the living room. So I get it.
Yeah, no fun.
Mariah, my sister-in-law said, you're sick of Thomas. It's okay. See, okay, look at Nicholas has a good point on YouTube. They said, Thomas, you do the painting and PJ, you go to the farm. And I really feel like that is what needs to happen. Like you need to go to the farm one day for like 3 or 4 hours. I will plug in a podcast and I'll just go to town painting. And when you come home, half of it will be finished. Right?
Maybe.
No, that's what needs to happen. Sarah is cracking me up on YouTube. She's like, I'm just going to go paint the living room, is quote, literally me when my husband suggests any big projects around the house. Yeah. Devontae, that's true. I bet if I did ask Matt and Bo, they would come and help me.
Hey, Bethany over on YouTube.
Hey, Bethany.
Thank you for joining.
Someone asked if the kids are at camp. They are not at camp. They're asleep right now.
They have school in the morning.
AJ said, the one with the hat. What is that? A lip emoji or
It's like biting your lip.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that was an emoji. Hi, Sonia, over on Instagram. Someone said you guys should go live with the fan. So we actually used to do that. You remember that on Instagram? But it was before we went live on YouTube and TikTok, and so I feel like it'd be weird if, like we went live with someone on Instagram and then everyone else could hear it. I don't know. Hi, Alex. Hello, Gabriel. Will you pass me the water, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay, now what? Josh, I like his outfit too. Okay, so Josh said, love your outfit, PJ.
Is that what OOTD?
Outfit of the day.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I know. I think
this is actually a birthday present. Is Keith on here?
I haven't seen Keith's name.
Yeah, I haven't seen Keith. Keith sent me a package for my birthday that I just got last week because we did not go to the P.O. box and somehow missed it the last time we went to the P.O. box. And so this is from Keith. So thank you, Keith, if you see this.
I know, I love it. Gabe said, what's your guys' favorite album to listen to in the car?
So mine changes every day. But today, my favorite album, which is a good segue into what we're listening to right now.
Oh, yeah.
Khalid just released an album on August the 2nd, I think. And it is a banger. And I love it. It is such a vibe. It is so good. I've listened to it every day since I found it, which was 3 days ago. And I really, really like it. I love Adore. And I love whatever number 2 is on the album.
That's cute because you don't ever know the names of songs. So the fact that you know Adore.
Thank you, Gregory. Well, on this album, I really tried to pay attention to the names. But as you can see, I don't.
Number 2.
Remember.
Leon over on TikTok said, I won't say it again. Stay out of my man's DMs. He told me everything and it's over between you two. Are we doing like role playing or cosplaying? What's the...
Wait, why won't it let me? Usually it will let me.
It's over.
I don't know how to do that.
It's not over until we say it's over, Leon. Hello from Ottawa, Ontario.
Tell him we said hi, Leon.
Oh my, give him our love. Do y'all have similar
Girl,
taste
I'm
in
serious.
music?
Mr. Hat, they better stay away from him. Leon, oh Leon.
Maybe it's Leon. I think I'm saying it weird.
I'm gonna say Leon.
Leon. Hello from New York. Do we have similar taste in music? Yeah, I'd say we do. I feel like PJ like tends to like more sad music in general. I love some sad music. I think there's a time and a place for it. Like I'm a huge, huge Lana fan. PJ, not so much.
She has warmed up to me this year, I would say, but I'm not a huge fan.
So Austin said not sipping on Vino tonight. Yeah, sorry. We need a refill. Do you want any more? No.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Yeah, love Lana, but PJ likes to listen to like sad music in the gym.
That's not necessarily true. I just am okay with listening to whatever album I'm into at that moment. So right now it's Khalid. Last week it was, I did Chappell Roan.
Yeah.
I did Ariana when her album came out. I did Beyonce when her album came out. I did Taylor when her album came out.
We've been spoiled this year.
Yeah.
I need Britney at the gym. Gregory said. Gregory, that's what I've been listening to all week is Britney. Wait. Oh, someone said. I've been wanting to start a Lana deep dive. Which album do you recommend starting with? Okay, honestly, I would do Debut. I would do Born to Die. Maybe just go in order. I think that the harder ones to get through will be Honeymoon because it's very slow. It's so good, but it's very slow. I love Ultraviolence, such a good album. I love Norman effing Rockwell. I love Lust for Life if you want a little more pop. Yeah. She's so good. Someone else asked something on Instagram.
Catherine said, PJ, you into country music? Do you like Chris Hausman? I am into country. I don't think I've heard him. I went through, I know it's controversial, but I went through a Morgan Wallen period this summer, and I was really into, what is it?
I had some help.
What is the...
Cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girl.
Yeah, a little bit. I like to sing it. We sometimes we'll do karaoke upstairs with the kids, and that country is my go-to karaoke format because I feel like it's the easiest for me to sing. PJ, thoughts on Post Malone country record? I am so excited. Post Malone sang with Morgan Wallen, right? On I Had Some Help, which was my karaoke song all summer. We have sang it and 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 sang it.
And Shabu and a bar song.
Yeah. My baby want a Birkin.
Yeah, it's really country. It's like the year of country. Year of country. Oh my gosh. These chairs are so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Okay. So my go-to, somebody said, what's go-to karaoke songs? So the most recent would be Shabuzi, Tipsy, and then Morgan Wallen. I Had Some Help, or Cowgirls. However, Chattahoochee is an old country song that I used to sing that I do karaoke.
Way Down Yonder by Alan Jackson.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Yeah. It gets hotter. And then Randy Travis, Deeper Than a Holler. Randy Travis. What is the other one?
When I'm Old. Something about being old.
I heard no city singer sing. Or wait.
No, that's the Deeper Than the Holler one.
And then
it's like, I'm going to love you forever, forever and ever, amen.
Forever and ever, amen. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And then, what is the one where she's 9, she's 10? I know she got ruby red.
I don't know who sings that.
I'm about to end my heart goodbye.
Yeah.
Will we found love? Yeah. And then Thomas tends to lean towards Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran,
just because he's in my vocal key range. Yeah. Someone said over on TikTok.
Ooh, Fishing in the Dark. I forgot all about that song.
What is that song?
What are the words to that?
Grant said, "How would you describe your style? Your house is on my Pinterest board for the style."
Aw,
so sweet. I would say just traditional.
Yeah,
I'd say we lean much more traditional. Try and stay away from super trendy things. Yeah, traditional's not bad. Traditional's not boring.
Lauren, I cannot sing, but my younger sister Montana can sing, and she is actually trying to become a country singer.
I think you can sing. What do you mean you can't sing?
She is 17. Her name is Montana Dane, and she is on all streaming platforms. She released 2 songs so far. One is called Summer in Tennessee, and the other one is called
Something I Need.
Something I Need.
So Montana Dane, guys, look her up on Spotify and on Apple Music. They're actually really good songs. She wrote them herself.
She's actually in Nashville right now.
Yeah.
Her and my mom, and they are looking at places to potentially move to Nashville. and she has 3 new songs coming out in the next couple of months. So that's exciting.
Cannot wait to share those. My brother is on YouTube, Taylor. He said, y'all would have had so much fun Friday night. There was a 90s country band at the Barrel House here in Chattanooga.
So we got,
that sounds fun.
We were invited to that.
No, not Friday night. We weren't.
Yeah, we were.
No, Saturday.
Not by them, but by somebody else.
I don't remember that.
Somebody said you should do a karaoke night. We should do that.
And like film it?
We'll do like a live.
Oh my God. What? Are you joking? Never. Someone on Instagram said, I've recently followed you guys. My boyfriend and I are Aries and Geminis like you guys. Any tips for us?
Oh, wow. Well, supposedly those 2 signs are good for each other.
Are they compatible?
I think it's fire and water. What are you?
I am a Ram.
Well, I think it's fire and water, right? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, please correct him. I'm joking. I don't know. Sure. I mean, it sounds good to me.
Everybody's saying yes to live karaoke night. Maybe we'll do like, I don't know.
I cannot even imagine that. There's not a world. Fire and air.
Fire and air. Yeah. And fire thrives with air.
Oh, I would say for the Aries, have so much patience with the Gemini.
Mariah said Aries are spicy.
Mariah is my sister-in-law, and I would agree with that. I am kind of spicy. Yeah, Derek said Thomas is Aries, right? Yes, I am Aries, born at the end of March. PJ's Gemini, born at the end of May.
Any advice for gay dating? By the way, love you guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for joining.
I don't have any.
It has been so long since we have dated. I don't know how I would navigate that these days, but I don't know. For me, dating, one of the most important things when I was in my dating phase was that you were honest, or I was being told honest truths about somebody. And whenever I found out that they weren't true, that really affected me. So I would say be truthful to the person that you're dating, so that they know what expectations to have, and hopefully find someone that's being truthful. That's the tricky part, is not everyone is truthful. And that's when, I don't know, that's when you can really get hurt. But
yeah,
how would you even suggest finding truth or knowing that somebody is being truthful with you?
How would you suggest that?
How would you suggest knowing, if you're dating someone? I don't know. I don't know. As you can see, I'm really rusty and I don't know. No idea.
Hello, Gloria from Colombia.
How did you know that Thomas was the one, and vice versa? So this kind of relates to dating advice. One of the first things that we did together as a little activity, I think we actually were not together when we did it, but we were like, okay, we're going to do this and write it out, and then we're going to go over it. So I would say within the first month of dating Thomas, I was just getting out of a bad relationship, and I was like, I don't want anything serious for 6 months to a year. But if I were to get in a relationship, these characteristics would be what I would want in the type of person that I was looking for. Or did I? Yeah. And so we both sat down separately. We wrote out what we would hopefully look for in a significant other. And then we got together and we went over them. And we're like, I want somebody that is honest and truthful and loving and likes to spend time with family and close with their mom and random things. And we both shared that with each other. And luckily, now I used to describe Thomas as, if I ever sat down and wrote out a list of things that I wanted in a person, Thomas had all those things, which he did have all those things on the list that I made back then. But that was kind of a fun activity to do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That was cute. Hello from Seattle, Tom says.
Chris and Kyle said all of our gay dating was done live, no phones, no apps. We actually reconnected through Facebook, which I guess would be considered an app. Jennifer said, I just looked up your sister Montana. She's so good.
Isn't she?
Thank you.
I cannot wait for her 3 other songs to come out.
Yeah, I'm excited about the next one. They had already recorded it, but on this trip back to Nashville, they decided to redo it and they made it faster. And from what we've heard, it sounds really fun.
Mm-hmm. Someone said, almost spooky season, guys. Any traditions? We do have a tradition. We have a big Halloween party every year where we make chili and like sweets and snacks and invite all of our friends and family over. It's like our favorite time of the year.
It really is.
We love it. Hello to Brazil.
Okay, let's talk about
what
we're watching.
Well, we're watching The Umbrella Academy, which we already talked about. Oh, last night we watched an Elizabeth Taylor documentary on Max that was really, really good. Someone said, did baby Diane Keaton see she came out with an eyewear line? Yes, we actually already talked about that at the beginning of Vino Vent. I'm so excited. I've got to find a way to wear those. I don't need glasses, but like maybe I do.
Mariah said, Tay and I finished Gilded Age and we're so sad.
Okay.
We started that and we did not get into it.
PJ didn't get into it. I was liking it.
Okay.
If my brother can get into Gilded Age, you can.
Mm-hmm. It takes a lot for me these days.
Yeah.
Bar said no politics. Sure, let's do it. We are definitely blue, if you can't already tell, and we're so excited about the vice. Okay,
that's happened.
Let's try. I'm gonna try not to get heated because we spoke politics last time and got a little bit heated. So let's talk about it. One party, they said that marriage is between a man and a woman. I don't agree with that. So obviously, I'm not going to vote that, among many other reasons. However, let's talk about the vice president nominee that was just announced this past week. I'm really excited about it. His name is Tim Walz, and there's so many positive things about this man. Mm-hmm. If you haven't researched, oh no, Alistair, our cat just jumped on top of this candle.
That would have been so bad.
But yeah, I'm super excited about the nominee that was chosen. And yeah.
Oh, someone said, my governor, woohoo. So exciting. Yeah, I'm so excited about Tim Walz. I feel like he is the perfect choice, the most perfect choice that she could have chosen. And all around, I like what he stands for. Yeah. So yeah, Harris Walz 2024. Catherine says over on YouTube, we are right there along with you, Catherine. We actually are in the process of scheduling a phone call this week with someone to figure out how we can get involved in the campaign and raise more awareness and just help out however we can in our little corner of the internet. So we're excited about that too.
JC, we're posting a new vlog on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts today. Right after this, after we go live, we're posting it. And then we're posting a new vlog on YouTube, a long form vlog next weekend, either Saturday or Sunday. Not sure yet. We'll see, but it's finished. It's edited. It's for sure happening. Thank you guys for being patient. I know we have not been posting vlogs on there. We really want to get back to it.
Yeah.
We were talking about maybe committing to like one vlog a month for winter, for fall and winter. Summer is different because kids are out of school, but I think that we could do that.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's too much to ask. Plus, we like to go back and watch the vlogs that we do. So they're for us and for you guys. So
okay, so we have a question over on TikToks, and it is: have you guys ever thought about surrogacy before? Can you talk about it some? So we did consider surrogacy before, very briefly. We talked to a couple who went through surrogacy. They had twins and fraternal twins, and it was a good process for them. We've talked to many people, and I wouldn't say many. We probably talked to 5 different people that did surrogacy. There were some miscarriages that happened for some, and the process seemed very long, very expensive, and I don't know, it just seemed a bit scary. So after we decided against surrogacy, then we moved into private adoption. We did a few phone calls for that, and then we landed on foster care, which I'm so thankful that we did, because that's how we ended up with our 3 kids. But yeah.
But someone asked earlier, they were like, are you guys planning to adopt anymore? We talked about it. We feel like our family is complete right now.
Blake said, question, where does your money come from? Generational? No, not generational.
The opposite.
Yeah, Thomas grew up in a single family home. His mom had 3 jobs. She had 3 kids. And I basically was kind of in the same boat. My parents were together until I was like 13, and then they got divorced. And I kind of went back and forth between my mom and my dad and my aunt and uncle. But no, not generational. I started getting into real estate when I was 22. I bought my first house when I was 22, fixed it up, and just did that over and over for the first 10 years of that, or I don't know. And then I got my real estate license. We both worked to get to where we are.
Yep. And that's that.
Yeah. And then the trust fund from my grandparents, but I don't count that.
Oh, God.
Just kidding.
Derek said they wish it was generational money. Their house is generational, as Thomas grew up there. That's true, Derek. Yeah, we live in the house that I grew up in, but it was like falling apart whenever I lived here growing up. It needed so many repairs, and we just couldn't afford to do it. So that is one thing that I do love, is that getting older and being able to have the money to fix up this house the way that like I always wanted to. So yeah. Feels good. All right, guys, we have 1 minute left, and then we've got to go. Chris and Kyle said, Thomas, were you born in that house? So I was not born in this house. I was born in a hospital. But yeah, I mean, like my parents brought me home to this house.
This is a good thing to end on. Patrick said, any Halloween costume ideas? We just brought this up today, that we need to start thinking about Halloween costumes. We have none.
We don't have any, yeah.
Guys, give us some ideas of what we should do this year. Last year, we did
red, white, and royal blue.
And that was like it turned out to be a really good costume, but now we have to beat last year. So we need help. What can we do? Oh, wait, what's the, Sopin wants to know, what's the dining room?
Yeah, Mariah, my sister-in-law, said, Taylor, who's my brother, Taylor loves the dining room ceiling story. Okay, real quick. It's not that big of a story, but like basically when our ceiling in our dining room, whenever I was growing up here, started to crack. And it was like every time, because in our bedroom was right above it, mine and my brother, we shared a room. And every time that we would like jump off our bunk beds or something, it's like the crack in the ceiling would get more and more. And then finally it just like a huge crack basically. And then we were eating like lunch in our dining room one day as a family after mass. And we heard the crack and we look up and it starts cracking even more. And we were like, okay. So we just picked up the dining room table and shifted it over like 6 feet. And then 10 minutes later, the entire ceiling just fell down while we were eating. And we just kept eating our lunch. And we were just like, oh, okay, that sucks. It was horrible.
Rachel Berry said you could be a couch and JD Vance.
Oh my gosh.
JD Vance. Rhonda, I like that. The Addams Family. I also saw one for Deadpool and Wolverine, which is great.
You could be Neil Patrick Harris and his husband. Is that what one of them said? I know, like, who are some famous gay
my
people?
God. The couch would be so funny.
That is craziness.
Did I interrupt your story again?
No.
Okay. Somebody said let him tell his story. LOL. Sorry.
No, I'm finished. That was it. The ceiling fell while we were eating lunch. Lane said you could do Peter Pan, The Darling Kids, and Captain Hook. I was Peter Pan 2 years ago.
Tom Daly and Lance. Love that.
We just have to wear a Speedo. Okay, we need to call it a night. We have to post this video, actually. So we're going to get off here and post a vlog.
Okay, so let's carry over on the vlog. Tell us if you think of any better costume ideas, let us know. But we'll post that right now. That way you can see how the kids' first day of school was, because it was cute.
It was cute. It was a good first day. Cozy little vlog.
Tinkerbell and Peter Pan. Love that. Dress up as Tall Betsy.
Oh, they must be local.
Uh-huh.
Tall Betsy's like a local folklore in our town.
Family from Incredibles. That would be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna forget all these. So
I know. So we have to go.
Guys, comment on the post that we're about to do and tell us what we need to be.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful week, and we will see you next Sunday.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Bye.